they've been dealt one of their toughest.
most continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. This time Jackson will throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now, he's looking for more than that. Rocket arms, big play potential. He wants to show this organization is capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 25 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Now this aired out deep for Reed. He's got it with the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Jacobs. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Ravens offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Henry again on second down. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Here is third and 5. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They set up the screen for Henry. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Here is third down and 4. Jackson. That's complete. Left side to Bateman. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook and show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. On fourth down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Right at midfield. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Inside handoff, Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Here comes third down and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Henry up the middle. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. He dumps it off for Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Throwing is Jackson. A slant route caught by Bateman. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they send a man in motion right. And they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. at the Packers' 5-yard line.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Jackson sack. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down and goal.
And his kick is indeed good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment.
Looking for a bounce back, had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Just past him at the 45. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Love. Just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Here's Daniel Wheeler now.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
To throw is Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Raven 1st down.
Here's Jackson.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Jackson. Oh, what a move.
Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
from the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens add 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
3 yards. And the Packers first down.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Number 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Up the middle they go. Lillard trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A 1st down carry for Henry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This 2nd and 4. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A loss of 1 makes it 3rd and 14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love from the gun. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Now Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 40.
That's good for the Packers.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. To the 36-yard line, stop there. 2nd down and 6 now.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Love now.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Throwing. Love. Touchdown.
Romeo Doubs.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that can overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Love looking to throw it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now Hill to return it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Play action. Now Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Ravens.
Inside handoff, Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Shoves him aside. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Henry up the middle. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll motion out one of the tight ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Mitchell. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. They'll try and run it up the middle. And the Ravens are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Love. And that almost their first tie-in, but he couldn't seal the deal.
3rd down and 11.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Love. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. First down, here's Mitchell. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
Now a handoff to Henry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens first down.
Derrick Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down at about the 21 or 22. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman from 21 yards away. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd down and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun.
Love. And he's going to have the Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And the Packers first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun. Love. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Buying time to his left. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And a lane slow materializing there as they'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 9. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here's 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. And it brings up...
Now Jackson. We're looking deep here for Flowers. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working out of the gun. Love. Slant around. He's got Dobbs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's taken in by Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
And a spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. Now a 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 15-yard line.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Ravens, they run their record to 13-3 now.